4-0.
Hi, everybody. Chris Morgan here with Gator Jones, and we have got a killer game lined up for you folks.
Oh, yeah, that's right, Chris. I agree 100%. You pretty much summed it up there.
You didn't hear a word I just said, did you?
Not a one.
Nice. Well, looks like dinner's ready, and everybody except for Gator is headed to the table. Hauled in at the 2-yard line. Heads upfield. And Boulware with the tackle. And the offense takes over at the 29-yard line.
A very respectable pickup. Well done.
He's dropping back. Scrambles. Gets it away. And that's incomplete. The big hit knocked it loose.
It's a little tougher to catch it with someone giving you a smack.
Defense with 3 down linemen. Drops back. On the move. Deflected, and it's incomplete. Third and 10. Here comes the blitz. The pass is complete. Gain of 4.
We'll probably see the punting team here, Chris.
They line up to kick this one away. He gets it away. Fielded at the 31-yard line. And Sharp makes the stop. So the coverage team holds him to a short return.
He needed to do a better job finding the wedge. If you use it effectively, you can set up your offense with better starting field position.
Flips it, cut to the outside, and he's tackled at the 40. Gain of a yard.
Any positive running yards to the inside have to boost your confidence a little.
That guy is really starting to warm up. The blitz is on. Incomplete.
No gain on the play. Third down. 9 yards to go.
Blitz coming. He's got to hurry. And O'Neal has good coverage on that one.
Strong effort by the defensive back to get a hand on it.
9 yards to go.
They'll punt the ball away here. It's up. He takes it. Heads upfield. And he's down at the 44-yard line. This game being brought to us by Downing Bulldozers. If you need to knock down a house or a building, or you just want to move a bunch of dirt around, get behind the wheel of a Downing. Now that's good bulldozer. And they bring him down. The defense is stacking up against the run. Back to pass. Tipped, and it falls incomplete. Third and 6. They're bringing the house. And McAllister has him well defended.
He's lucky that one was intercepted.
6 yards to go.
They line up to punt. He gets it off. Brought in at the 16-yard line. Jukes. And he's forced out at the 33. And so they'll begin at the 33.
I'm sure he's a little frustrated that he didn't break it for bigger yardage, Chris.
And he drops back. Deflected, and that's incomplete.
Well, you can't complete them all, I guess. Though I don't see why not.
10 yards to go.
Defense in the 3-4. Unloads. And it's incomplete. Oh, he had it, but the defender knocked it out of there.
Nice job by the defense to separate him from the ball.
He's back to pass. Caught. Baltimore has a first down.
That was just a nice read and a good throw by the quarterback.
First and 10. Lewis takes the handoff, and they make the stop. No gain on the play.
He needed to put his best foot forward on that play. Or any foot.
Pass incomplete. He had his hands on it, but the defender made sure he let go.
Oh, I thought he had that. Bet he did too.
Defense in the nickel. Pass, and it falls incomplete.
Well, now there is absolutely no excuse for that. You gotta hold on to that ball, Chris. You gotta hold on to it like a...
Like a duck?
Yeah, Chris, like a duck, like you would hold a duck.
Waits up. He gathers it in. And he's taken down at the 46. The Broncos with a huge gain.
Medium gainers are nice. Big gainers are what you shoot for out there. He's probably a little disappointed with himself.
Plummer fades back. And Smith snares it. Guess he doesn't even need that other hand gator.
He must have told everybody he'd beat him single-handed.
2 tight ends in. He fades back. Not much time. And Lilly snags it. And that'll move the chain.
Nice heads-up play to make the catch and grab the first down.
The defense is in the 3-4. Plummer drops back. The throw. And Smith brings it down. And he's down at the 20-yard line. The Broncos pick up another first down.
Oh, keep those chains moving, boys.
Pitches it. Takes it outside. Puts on the moves, but to no avail. Gain of a few.
The defense did a good job of getting to the outside and shutting that play down.
Pass over the middle, and it's incomplete. He just couldn't hang on to that one.
That's what happens when you take your eye off the ball.
And the offense comes out with 3 tight ends. Drops back. And he makes the one-handed grab. That's a gain of 6.
Lucky he didn't fumble. I was sure he'd drop the ball after that hit.
They'll try for what should be a very makeable field goal. Gets it away. And he drills it home. Denver puts 3 points on the board.
That kick was a thing of beauty.
And that'll do it for quarter number 1. And there she goes. He hauls it in. And he's brought down at the 26-yard line. So the offense is set to take the field. Defense in the 3-4.
They punted away the ball last time. Let's see if they can stick it into the end zone on this drive.
Tipped, and that's incomplete. Offense with 3 wide receivers. And he drops back. And the catch is made.
Chris, you ever wonder why we keep some of those old words around to describe plays?
Oh, you mean like sack and fumble?
Yeah, I mean, what if the whole game had words like that, you know?
Yeah, a kickoff could be like a commencement.
Yeah, and a safety could be like a safe harbor.
Yeah, O-U-R. Looks like they'll punt it away. He gets it away. Gathers it at the 38-yard line. Stiff arm, and he brings him down. So the offense will start this drive at the 46.
Yeah, good effort by the special teams.
Lilly in motion. Portis left side, and he's knocked to the turf.
4-yard loss on the play. Second down. 14 yards.
Smith lines up left side. Flushed out of the pocket, and Smith makes the catch. That's a gain of 10.
Wow, he really had to go up strong to pull down that one.
I think somebody's getting hot. The pitch. And he's down at the 43-yard line. That's going to leave a mark.
Boy, they stuffed him like a Thanksgiving turkey on that one, Chris.
It off. Fielded. Brought down at the 24-yard line. 4 down linemen in for the defense. Johnson goes in motion. Under pressure. And down he goes. Dropped at the 16-yard line. Fearsome pass rush.
Hard to recover from a loss like that.
Look at that guy. He is heating up. All day to throw. And it falls incomplete. Pried loose by the defense.
Thought he had it. Nice timing on the hit.
Denver leads by a field goal. Moving to his left. The pass. And it's incomplete. Punt formation. It's up.
First down. 10 yards to go.
5 defensive backs. They're thinking pass. Smith in motion. Portis, right side. And he's down at the 47. So they lose a yard.
The defense just got penetration and stuffed that play before it ever got started.
They're coming after him.
Coming up at halftime, we'll see the fan in section 101, row 5, seat 12, attempt a 50-yard field goal. From his seat.
I wish they called my seat. I could make that kick.
You have to be sitting in the stands, Gator.
I would be if you didn't insist on me sitting in here with you.
Livers swatted away.
No gain on the play. Fourth down.
And they'll punt this one away. He gets it away. He takes it. And he's pushed out at the 13-yard line.
It's only a few yards, but that's a few yards less the offense has to gain.
The blitz is on. And he hauls in the home run ball. And he's down at the 46-yard line. That was just a perfect pass.
Well, that kind of play is going to earn you a trip to the Pro Bowl, Chris. Not that you would know anything about that.
He's back to pass. Goes horizontal and snares it. Pickup of 8. Denver leads by a field goal. Sanders in motion. Unloads, and he makes the grab. First down. First and 10. Back to pass. Delivers it left, and that's incomplete. He didn't even get a chance to catch the ball.
Yeah, but once you get to the secondary, anything goes.
Anything, so a DB could just throw a banana cream pie in the receiver's face and that would be okay?
I would love to see that, Chris. You wouldn't love to see that?
Catch is made. Baltimore takes a timeout. 3 receivers in. Lewis takes it around the end, tries to get fancy and gets nailed. Baltimore takes their second timeout. Stover waits the snap. It's up. And we're tied. Matt Stover with the huge kick.
His agent is probably calling to renegotiate his contract as we speak.
He gathers it in. Heads upfield. Follows his blockers, and they make the stop. Not a bad effort by the return team.
He was just a step or two away from breaking that return into something special, Chris.
Drops back. Flushed out. Scrambling. Caught one-handed. That's a gain of 6. Denver calls time. And no time to waste here. He's back to pass. In trouble. And Smith reels it in. Denver wants another timeout. Smith lines up wide left. Plummer. He's got pressure and a leaping catch. And that's it for the first half. And the second half is underway. Johnson fields it. Heads upfield. Picks a pass. And they bring him down. First and 10. Lewis runs it inside, taken down at the 34. No doubt about it, that was a nice hit.
That's how you show him who's boss, Chris.
I'm glad he's not my boss. I bruise easily. Pitch out. And he's brought down hard at the 30-yard line. That's a loss of 3.
Well, he did the dirty work inside, but didn't come up with much.
Here they come. Caught with the stiff arm, and he stopped cold at the 40-yard line. So they can't pick up the first. Let's see if they're going to gamble here on 4th down.
Guess that stiff arm wasn't stiff enough.
He gets it off. He hauls it in. Loose ball! And the Broncos come up with it. And Johnson makes the tackle. They just barely averted disaster there, Gator.
Well, I hate to criticize, but hang on to the ball, fool!
Portis breaks it to the outside. And Reed brings him down. That's a pickup of 7.
That's just great vision. He was able to see the entire field and he followed his blockers.
Throw makes the catch. Denver is able to pick up the first. Offense with 2 tight ends. Back to pass. He's got to hurry. Knocked down.
May not be as flashy as an interception, but that was a nice play.
2nd and 10. Plummer back to pass. And it falls incomplete.
They need a completion here, Chris. I think they need to start throwing some short passes, get back in rhythm.
This will be the 5th play of the drive. It's a blitz. Buying time. Goes deep over the middle. And it's caught way downfield. The Broncos have another first down.
Great arm, great catch, great play. That was great. Did I mention how great it was?
Pass. And that's incomplete. They let him touch it, but they didn't let him catch it.
Doesn't matter if they hit him. He's got to hold on to that.
7th play of the drive. And he drops back over the middle. And he goes way up to grab it. Denver picks up the first to continue the drive.
Good job by the receiver to get beyond the first down marker.
He's dropping back. Tipped, and it's incomplete. Smith lines up left. Plummer looking to air it out. Batted down.
Maybe they ought to try a little dump pass so he can complete one and get some confidence back.
3rd and 10. He fades back. And Smith hauls it in. Denver picks up another first down.
They are just playing pitch and catch all over the field on this drive.
He's dropping back. Complete for the touchdown. They're going for 2. Drops back. Unloads.
Nice stop. Shame they couldn't stop him from getting into the end zone in the first place.
And here we go again. Fielded. Heads up field. Looks for an opening. And he's down at the 33. So the offense comes on. So we'll see if they can put together a successful drive.
Last drive resulted in a punt. Hopefully they can do something a little more exciting this time.
Pass incomplete. He had it, but the defense knocked it out.
Nice job by the defense to separate him from the ball.
3 yards to go.
Boy, what do you think they're going to run here, Gator?
They're going to look for some positive yardage here, Chris.
That's why he's in the booth, folks. Astute observation. And it's snagged by O'Neal. And he's down at the 40-yard line. That was a good takeaway, Gator.
Well, I'll tell you what, Chris, he got in between the quarterback and the reception, causing an interception.
Wouldn't it be between the quarterback and the receptor? 2 actual people?
What do you know, Chris? You don't have a degree in linguistics.
Nice little gain on that run.
He did a nice job of following his blockers and then just let his speed take over after that.
Blitz coming. Good protection. Tipped, and it falls incomplete.
Oh, that's not going to do the offense any good.
5 yards to go.
3rd down and 5.
Drops back. On the run. Pass. He makes the grab. And that'll be a first down.
You gotta want something bad to stretch out and get it like that, Chris.
They line up with 3 wide receivers. The blitz is on. And Smith makes the reception. And he pulled it down beautifully with only one hand.
More than one hand is just a waste, I guess.
That's the end of the third quarter. Denver leads by 6. Plummer dropping back. And Smith, the ball is loose. Recovered by the defense. And he's down at the 13-yard line. Everyone sure went after that loose ball.
You got that right, Chris. It was like chaos out there. They were running for that thing like a pack of mad dogs, foaming at the mouth.
Oh, Gator, you got some of the side of your mouth there. Oh, okay, no fumble. Incomplete. If it wasn't for the defender, he would have caught that one.
It's a little tougher to catch it with someone giving you a smack.
10 yards to go.
The defense with a 4-man front. He's back to pass. The throw, reels it in. Gain 5.
Now you see, Chris, no chance of that guy slipping away from that tackle. That's the way they teach you how to do it.
He fades back. And he snares it. So they just can't get it going on this drive. They've got another down, and we'll see if they decide to use it. They'll punt the ball away here. He gets it away. He hauls it in. Heads upfield. And he's knocked to the turf. Smith lines up on the left. They're coming after him. Gets it away. And Smith makes the grab. The defense is in the 3-4. Portis running left. And McAllister with the tackle. Denver gets a new set of downs.
Solid gain there. Nice job of running the ball.
Flips it. Left side. Hauled down at the 23. So he gets back to the original line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Good penetration by the defense there. He had nowhere to go but down.
McCaffrey in motion. Throws over the middle. And McCaffrey snags it. The Broncos keep the chains moving.
Nice job by the quarterback and the receiver to make sure they got enough for the first down.
Portis running right. And Reed makes the tackle. So he picks up a small gain on the play.
Well, I guess it could have been uglier than that, so a short gain isn't bad.
Man in motion. Pass with the one-handed catch. And he's out of bounds. Gator, you ever paint your face crazy colors when you go to a game? You know, to show team spirit?
Oh, yeah, I used to. I had one of those giant wizard hats and 2 huge foam hands, the whole bit.
But you don't do it anymore? You grew out of it?
Oh, yeah, well, sort of. I spilled some tomato juice on the wizard hat last week, so it's still at the cleaners.
The defense swallowed him up there.
That's just good penetration by this defense.
Portis, and he stopped at the 14-yard line. The defense wins that battle, and now they'll take over on downs.
Nice stand by the defense. That should get them pumped up.
First play of the drive. Blitz coming. Grabs the jump ball. And he's down at the 36-yard line. That's a serious vertical he's got there.
He is really good at climbing the ladder to make a grab.
He's back to pass. And Sanders brings it down. Baltimore will take a timeout. Lewis lines up in the backfield. Sanders goes in motion. And he drops back. And that's incomplete.
Well, the defender clobbered him before the pass even got there.
10 yards to go.
2nd and 10. Jailbreak. Deflected, and it's incomplete. Offense with 3 wide receivers. Back to pass. Has time to throw. Still looking. And it falls incomplete. He had all the time in the world, and he only came up with that?
Well, I probably would have had that one for a pick, but, you know.
Do you smell something burning, Gator? I do. It's that guy right there.
The D has to shut them down right here.
He's got to hurry. Caught at the 36-yard line. And that'll be a first down.
Baltimore will use their second timeout. 1st and 10.
It's a bum rush. Sack. Big-time rush there.
Well, so much for this drive.
See that guy? He is ready to burn it up.
He's dropping back.
Picked off. Stiff arm, and he's down at the 40-yard line. Boy, that guy just popped out of nowhere to steal that ball.
That guy's like, I was here, and now I'm here, and now I'm back over here.
Ow.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Gator, I think we get it. We get it. Baltimore will take their final timeout. They line up with 3 wide receivers. Portis takes it inside, and Boulware with the tackle. Not much room there.
Every little bit helps. They just have to keep at it with the running game.
3rd and 2. Sharp in motion. The pitch, right side. He gets pasted while trying to pull off a move. And this game is history. The Broncos are your winners.